Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. I'm at Sorø Disc Golf course to try to record in a new way where it will be like first person, because I will mount the camera to my chest. So let's begin. I begin with hole number 1 on the yellow tee. The basket has been relocated, so it's about 150 meters now, I think, because it stands into the left in between the bushes. Yeah, so let's begin. And I try to go with my sidearm, with my wave. It was a very nice row. And now we go down to the disc. I hope it will be a good video anyway. So let's see how far we came. And it was a very good throw. And we'll lay there. I'll go with my cigar in a backhand. I hope it's good. And done with that, and move on. There's a disc hanging in the tree to mark where the new basket is. It's behind that bush and then into the left. And there you have the basket. And now we take our putter and try to nope. And a putt for par. Now we are at hole number 2. It's 56 meters. It's a par 3. The basket stands down at the fairway between all those trees. There's OB about 1 meter behind the basket. So I go with my range and a sidearm. I'm in there, but it was not a good throw. So now we are heading into the disc. So let's see if we can find it. Where is you? You are right there. And I go with the same disc. And around the corner and then up to the basket. Yep, it's a par. And I put my bag here and tap in for par. And move on to the next hole. Now we are at hole number 3. It's 107 meters. It's a par 4. You have the basket, I can really show you, down at the slope, and it turns in to the right and goes about 15 meters, and then you have the basket. Out on the left you have OB, the whole way down to where you should go to the right. So back to the tee and let's throw some plastic. And I go with my sidearm and my Onyx. Nope. I hope I have a shot from there. So now we go down to see where my disc is. It's landed right there. Then we go in here. And we throw something down there. What should we choose? We go with the winch. Nope, not that throw. But down in the back with that disc and then move on. Well landed right there. Nope, not that. Let's try with the tempo. And a sidearm. It was going far. Down at the back and move on to the next. Now we should find where we landed. Right in there. Yeah. And we have a little difficult putts. And that was it. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a par. I can live with that. And here's the next tee. Now we are at hole number 4. It's 61 meters from yellow tee up at the hill and down the slope, and then you have the basket a little bit into the left. And I try to go with my sidearm. Nope. I hit almost all the time the trees in here. It's a tight gap. And we landed here. And I try to go with my range and a sidearm. Come on. Ah. And now we have the basket right down there. Oh, a long putt again. Not that long. And then we should come in the basket. And there was it. It was a par again, I think. One. And now we are at hole number 5. It's 60 meters from yellow tee. It's a raised basket and an island hole. It's a par 3. The island is inside the circles of stones. If you land out of it, you have a drop zone right up there, and you can go for the basket. So let's try to go with my sidearm and my pyro. Come on, inside. And we try to go down and see how it landed. I hope not let out of bounds. And the drop zone is right there. Please be inside. And it was inside. So a long putt for birdie, but we try to go for it. Nope. And tap in for par. And then we move on to next tee. It's a nice sunny weather today. It's a little warm, but it's nice. I love to play in sunny weather. Because then it's dry and nothing is wet, so you are dry all the time through your game. Now we are at hole number 6. It's 194 meters. It's a par 5. Basket stands down to all those bushes and trees. You have a triple manda you shoot through, and then out on your right side, out in the open, and then it goes just far, and then you have the basket down at the end, and you have a OB about 6-7 meters behind the basket. So let's try sidearm with my resistor. I hope it's good. It's a little bit difficult to throw when you have a camera on your chest, because you cannot get all the amount of your arm speed, because I'm scared to hit the camera all the time. Where do I land? Is it difficult? Where did I land? Ah, right there. Then I try to go with the roller. A little difficult roller, not that much power, and yeah, right, that it was what I thought it could be. So move on to the disc. And the triple manda goes from that tree right over there with the blue rope, and it goes up there and over there and over to that tree right there. and then you have the basket down with that trees down at the end. I lay on the slope. It's a little tricky run up, but we try. Oh, I slipped. It's up there. And we move on. But it's a little bit easier to record on a disc golf course with this type of recording, because you have your hands free and you shall not take your tripod with you. So we landed here, but I take my tempo and try to come up to the basket. Oh, that was not good. The high grass took it. It cannot skip in that high grass. Then we have a very long putt for par. Yeah. It's not easy to putt with a camera on the middle of your chest, but we try to. Nope, what was that? Oh my dear Lord. What was that? Double bogey? Or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, double bogey. Nice. Move on to the next. Hole number 7 is 62 meters. It's a par 3, the best stance. Down at the tunnel fairway, you have OB out on your left behind the stones and the white sticks in the ground. Yeah. Then I go with my sidearm with my range and try just to come a little bit up there. slide. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. My disc was sliding a little bit. It would be nice if it has a little more power. And we landed right there. There's a putt. And a putt for par. And now to the next tee. Hole number 8, it's 129 meters. It's a par 4. The basket stands down at the fairway. Down with the pile of stones, you should go into the left and a little bit far, and then to the right again, and there you have the basket in between the trees. You have double mander on those trees right in front of you. So let's get to it. Try to go with a sidearm and just come out there. Come over. Nope, it's landed in the high grass. It's a beautiful day to play disc golf. Very nice weather. And it's a little bit windy, so it's not that warm. It could be warmer. And where landed the disc? It's landed. Where did it land? Oh, a little further. Right there. Yes. Not the best place to land. But we try to go with our range and put it on a anhyzer. Yeah, I think it's very good. Say hello to the ground. And that was very nice, right in the middle of the gap. So let's come up to the basket. We try to go with our tempo. And a sidearm. Yeah, it's good. I hope. I hope it's not slided that far. It has slided a little too far. And we have a putt for par. And that was it. Down with the discs and over to the next tee. We'll try go with that one. Hole number 9 is 54 meters. It's a par 3. The basket goes down like an arrow to the right, and then you have the basket down at the end. You have OB behind the basket in the little swamp when there's water in it. It's a swamp when there's water in it. That was what I mean. There's OB all the time. And I think it's very good. Yeah, it's out there. And we landed before the bush. Not in it, but it's not a good place to land because you have really much in the way. So we try to come up to the basket. Yeah, that was a good throw. Say hello to the penguin. And a putt for par. Goodbye, Mr. Penguin. And now to the next tee. Now we're at hole number 10. It's 81 meters from yellow tee. The basket stands down at the fairway. It's a par 3 and behind the big tree in the middle. And I go with my sidearm. It's in there. And then we head down and try to find my disc. I think I got it. It landed right there. So it was very good. It's not landed in there. I try to go with my tempo and come up. Come on. I hope it's a putt. Now the strap on my back. Jump it off. And then we have a long putt. Little long. For me, it can be long. Yeah. Save the par. And then move on to next tee. Hole 11. It's 96 meters. It's par 3. The best stance down at the fairway. And you have Amanda on the right tree at the end. You should go left around it, and there's OB out on your right side, on the other side of the little road. I go with my sidearm and my trail. Go through. Yeah, it could have been a lot better. But now we have a long approach. And we landed right there. I try to go with my cigar in a sidearm. Oh, it was close to get in the basket. Very close. Very, very close. But the sun is shining and I'm happy to be out and play some disc golf. I think it's the weather because I'm happy. And a putt for par. And I have a little headwind. And that was it. Whoop. Low. And to the next tee. Now at hole 12, it's 106 meters. It's a par 3. The basket stands down at the fairway, and the fairway goes a little bit over to the right, and the basket stands down at the slope at the end. And you have a manda on that bush or tree. You should go through the gap right up there on the left side, and you have OB out on your right, I think, and there's a drop zone up with the bush. And I go with my sidearm and my defy. Come on. Yeah, it's okay. I can live with that. I think it will only be the 12 holes I record for you guys, because the battery is running out of power. So let's run a little bit. To record this finish. And now we should land up with the basket. Take my range and in a sidearm. I think it's a putt. And down here. Yeah, it was a good approach. It landed under the basket. It's a tap in for par. That was it for today. 12 holes on Sorø Disc Golf course. It's a very fun and a little bit difficult course to play on, and they have beautiful fairways up here. They are good to maintaining the course, so come and try it out. It's a very fun time. It was a very good day to record in. It was a new type of recording, first person view, in a very beautiful, sunny, windy, warm weather. Remember to like and subscribe. It will help me a lot to move on. To you guys that like my videos, thank you for that. Appreciate that. It's very nice to see. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.